Hi, and welcome back to more Mario Sunshine. On the last episode, we finished off Peanut Park, so now, let's go to the next stage. It's right up there, but there's a giant pineapple blocking it. How do we get rid of that? Well, we have to get the help of Yoshi. He's situated right on top of this house here, and we just have to see what fruit he needs. It looked like he wanted a banana, so we'll have to go get that and bring it back to him. Alright. If he wanted a coconut, it's right there. If he wants a pineapple, there's one right over here. But I think for the banana, you have to go all the way back to the fruit stand. Not a huge deal, it's just right over here. And let's go take it to Yoshi. Let's see if I can do a fancy triple jump. Throw it. Dive. Yeah, that's some quick fruit carrying. Alright, so getting it up there is going to be a little tricky, but I think if we jump on this little canopy here, alright, should be just fine. So let's get Yoshi. Hold up a second, we got the pink one. Can I make him orange? What will pineapple do? Gotta have orange Yoshi, he's the best one. There we go, we got orange Yoshi. The color's completely irrelevant here, but orange is the best. So just gonna jump up here, eat the pineapple, and you're done, Yoshi. We don't need you anymore. So let's go inside the stage. Number 1, the Manta Storm. A lot of people really hate this shine. I will do my best to make it look as easy as possible. I'll let you guys decide if I do good. This is one of the few shines I'm usually pretty decent at, so let's see how this goes. That doesn't count. It doesn't count until I actually start the Manta part. So to get things started, I'm actually going to go ahead and spray off this platform here, because I will be using this to fight a little bit. Alright, that should be plenty. Let's just refill my water and get the fight started. So this is, I guess you could call this a boss fight. The entire shine is just this fight. Yeah, there's nothing else to it. Go through a lot of text here. Sorry if you guys actually wanted to read this, but never been a huge fan of Mario dialogue, so I'm just skipping through. So anyways, we have this gigantic flat manta ray, and we have to find some way to take care of it. You can see he leaves a giant sludge pile behind him, and this sludge is different. It's not your regular sludge. This stuff is electric, so if you touch it, you will get shocked. All we have to do is spray this guy, and eventually, it'll be a lot like asteroids. He'll start to split off into smaller parts. So now they're starting to split. I'm going to just keep spraying and get them taken care of. You have to get all of them, even though they split a bajillion times. Now the biggest goal here is you want to try and get all of them to the smallest form. If you do that, then they will start chasing you instead of running away like this. And if they chase you, you can more easily target them. I'm just going to refill my water real quick, and we'll get back to spraying here. Got to avoid the electric stuff they're leaving behind. Looks like I got it just before I landed on it. And let's keep spraying here. I know my controller is really loud when I do this, but it's very helpful. Let's go look around for some more. Looks like they're still running away from me. There's one. Okay, so now Flood's telling us that they are chasing us. So now they'll be much easier to target. Just keep spraying here. You can also spin around and spray in all kinds of directions. Just keep going. We got a few more. You can also do the hover nozzle if you want to just fly above them, but I usually prefer the Mega Spray. Covers a pretty wide angle. There, I will use the hover nozzle just a bit. Alright, should be just a couple more here. And we got him. See guys, that's not so bad. Easy as pie. Haha. And for some reason, defeating that Manta guy makes a hotel appear. Alright. That makes a lot of sense. Alright, hurry it up. Hotel Delfino. And with it, a shine, of course. Let's get that. Not gonna bother talking to those guys. That guy was actually looking pretty angry. I don't know why he's mad at me. Maybe he was friends with the Manta Ray? I'm not sure. But on the bright side with this stage, Mario does not actually get ripped apart, because it's inside of a pipe. You'll see here once we exit. Oh wait, he does still get ripped apart. Sorry, Mario. I thought he would just pop out because it's a pipe, but I guess even with these, he still gets taken into a bajillion balls. Oh well. At least on the entrance, he doesn't get ripped apart. So here we have the hotel lobby's secret. Let's see if I can... No. Okay, I was thinking if this was the one where I do a bit of a trick, but this is not quite the one. This is just another hoverless stage. I think typically the stages that have secret in the name tend to be the ones where you don't have flood. Bro, just let me in the hotel. I love how he's totally willing to let me in after I jump on his head. Okay. So this one here, we have a bunch of boos that are very annoying. But my goal is to get up the center pole here. You can spray the boos to make them turn into platforms, but I'm going to try to avoid them. Looks like I didn't do it there. I'll take a couple tries. If I fail, then I'll just go ahead and use the boos. Looks like I didn't make it there. Can I recover from this? Oh, he got me! What the crud, boo? Okay, one more try, and if it doesn't work, I'll just go through this normally. Hold on, that one... I know what I'm doing wrong here. That didn't count as my one more try. Ah! Okay, let me just spray them. That's actually not that hard, but it can be a bit awkward just due to the camera being stuck sideways. You can see it's not that big of a deal to have to spray them. Probably should have just done this to begin with. If I could just get up there. There we go. And all we're trying to do is get inside the mouth of this guy. And we got it. So skip that little cutscene. This one can be a bit tricky. So I gotta take it slow. Be a little bit patient with this one. There we go. Okay, here we have to break all of these blocks so we can jump up top. That was a really weak spin jump, Mario. What are you doing? Whoops. If you do that right, you can actually jump off the wall after hitting the block, but it looks like I failed there. Just gonna jump across these sand blocks. I'll take this path. There's a couple paths you can take. I personally prefer this one. It's gonna go all the way up here, and then up top. What the crud? Up top here. We'll go off the edge, and here's one of the most trolly things. Whoa! I did not know you could smash those watermelons. Alright then. But anyways, this thing here, the physics on it are really awkward. Gosh dang it, I tried to side flip. Alright, let's try that again and hopefully not get wrecked by the awkward controls. I tried to side flip last time and it wasn't working. There you go, that's what I was trying to do. If you walk too slowly on these things, you can hit some awkward slopes and slide right off. So side flipping into a ground pound is usually my tactic that works. But last time I couldn't even get the side flip to come out. Let's not die here. Thank you, Mario. Get up top. And there we go. Easy enough. That wasn't so bad. I died a couple of times off camera, but they weren't very exciting deaths, so they're not going to be in the video. I don't know how a death could be exciting. I don't even know the right word for it, but I just kind of fell. Anyways, it's 2 episodes down. I don't think I'm going to be able to finish off this stage today, but probably next episode. Just gonna do as much as I can in a reasonable time. Maybe up to 4 or 5. We could probably do that. Oh, here we go. This one is the one I was thinking of last time, where I can perform a glitch. This was in my Glitch Fest episode, again, for those who saw it. But let's try to do it live. I'm gonna see if I can do it in, let's say, maximum 2 attempts, and hopefully just 1. Thankfully, this one, if you mess up, does not waste a lot of time. But for most of the stages here, you gotta go inside the hotel. Pretty much all of them. I don't know why they don't just start you in there. I guess there's a couple things to do outside the hotel. You can run around and get some blue coins. You can explore a bit. But anyways, for this, I'm going to get a banana. If I could get that. Thank you, Mario. And I'm going to take it to the top floor. You can do that however you like. I like to jump up here. And I fell. Great. Come on, Mario. Get up there. I could have just taken the stairs, but no. I gotta be fancy. There we go. So all you gotta do is put your back to this wall here. Then you hold R, press A, in the air, throw the banana by pressing B, and bam, you clip inside the hotel. Or inside this glass case here. You can grab the shine. Now, normally you have to go through a ridiculously long obstacle course, mystery. It's called the Mysterious Hotel Delfino because you have to go through so many tricks and traps and all these things. Go through, you spray posters to break them, flip blocks and stuff. It's very tricky. Even knowing what to do, it still takes a while, but this is pretty quick. So there we go. What is next? We have the Secret of Casino Delfino. So this is another secret mission, and this will have another trick as well. So I won't be able to use Flood once we get in there, but leading up to it, we can, of course. Gosh, Mario, don't hit that. So I'll go ahead and get inside, then I'll show you what you're supposed to do and how I'm gonna not do that. As always, gotta go inside. But this time, instead of performing anything inside this actual hotel area, we're gonna go off to the side here and go inside the casino. Mr. Purple Guy, what's up, bro? He'll take us right over to the casino area. And once we're inside here, normally what you have to do is play some slot machine game here. You have to get that to line up to 3 sevens. Then you go to this side, get this one to line up to 3 sevens. Then what that'll do is unveil this curtain. Then you'll have a flipping square puzzle, and you'll have to get all of the squares flipped exactly right. You could do all of that, or you could simply go up here. 1 second. In this game, if you jump at a wall too close, you won't be able to wall jump off of it, so I just had to get a bit of space there. But anyways, you want to hover over right into the center of this. You can grab on, turn to the side, sidestep a little bit with your nozzle, and 1 second, I messed up. Let's try that again. And there we go. All that happened was I did not sidestep long enough into that wall there. You can see here is the flipping block puzzle we would have had to do, but we could have skipped that and go right inside the pipe. I feel like a broken record saying this at this point. Get off the pipe, Mario. Not that, but I feel like a broken record saying that that's not something I ever have a problem with, but it's true. Like, I've never messed that up in a bajillion attempts. So there you go. There's the first time for everything. And of course it has to be the one time I'm recording it. But here we have another secret level. The gimmick with this one is there are tons of giant blocks. Some are spinning, some are just moving side to side. All we have to do is avoid them, not get crushed, not get pushed into the holes here. Ooh, that was a close one. There was a one up on the right side I could have grabbed, but oh well. Let's get on top of this. Come on, come on. No! Well, I have to say the Let's Play curse, it is very real. Man, I am not friends with you, Let's Play curse. I can't even believe that I died there. Who dies there? This is like some casual stuff. What the crud? And just so you guys know, I did get a game over there. I had to come all the way back, so I guess I should have grabbed that one up. This time I will grab it. I will grab it. Thank you, Mario. Okay, just gonna wait for this block. Wait for it to come back. Don't get too hasty, because you will die. And there's seagulls inside here as well. Why are there seagulls everywhere? This game. I think that it makes a lot of sense for the seagulls to be outside because we're in a beach area. What the crud? Haha! Did that on purpose. Okay, Mario. No! Alright, let's do that a bit better this time. And not just dive off the side like a derping butt. Alright, we made it to the final block. There we go. Just gotta make it through here. The shine is right in front of us. Come on, giant block. Be my friend. Yes! Yes! Oh, we made it. Alright. I think I'm just gonna do one more shine and I will call it a day. And I think I figured out the Let's Play curse, guys. I think I know why it's a problem. Now, I have to be honest about something. I said on the episode from Sunday that I was going to record 4 episodes in one sitting, or 5 episodes in one sitting. That actually didn't happen. These are being recorded the day they're uploaded. And here's what I think the Let's Play curse is mostly about. If you sit down to play a game for 15 minutes at a time, you kind of never have a chance to warm up. Like, every episode is your warm-up period. You play for 15 minutes, stop. The next day you play for 15 minutes. So, every time you play the game, every time you sit down to record an episode, you are warming up, and you never really get to play at your full potential. That might be it. Maybe it's just magic. Maybe it's a magical curse, but I think that is a logical explanation for why that happens. Now, if you do sit down to record several hours at a time, that would not make sense. So if the Let's Play curse happens to you in that case, I don't know. But anyways, we're going back inside the casino, and this time we have to go right to here and hit this purple block. This will take us down to a different area. And here we have a boss fight. Who could it be? Of course, you already know who it is if you read the episode title, but, well, let's just spray here and see what pops up. There we go, it's King Boo! Oh man, you can ground pound these blocks here to stop these rings from spinning. Now there, the roulette happened and he landed on fruit. That means we actually get to damage him. So what we have to do is grab the chili pepper, not throw it at nothing, throw it at him, that'll set his tongue on fire, then we pick up a different fruit, throw it at him, if I can, and that'll damage him. There we go. You have to hit him 3 times like that. Now the thing about this is that you cannot get fruit twice in a row on the roulette. It's just absolutely impossible. The best you can get is fruit, then something else, then fruit, then something else, then fruit. So at minimum, it takes 5 spins. If you get something that's not a fruit, once they spawn, just run under him and it'll automatically kill them. You don't have to sit there and kill them yourself. Let's get that spinning. So if we get perfect luck, we will get fruit this time. And we do not, so we have bad luck. Wait for the enemies to spawn. And let's just run under him. I guess I can get those coins. Spray that. I missed. Spray him, Mario. There we go. Fruit. Alright, we got fruit that time. So that was 4 spins so far, so at best we can get 6 spins this time, because we got 1 extra. Get him. This time I'm just going to hit this one at him. There's one type of fruit, the durian. It's right here. It's these spiky balls, and those ones cannot actually be picked up. You have to kick them around like a football. I keep trying to go first person to aim here, but you can't go first person here. So here we get coins. Oh, we just get some random stuff. Wait for them to spawn. Same as before. Oh, that'll be a bunch of bubbles. That's going to be annoying. See if I can spray these bubbles to get rid of them. Those will give you some extra water if you need it. This time we have a bunch of enemies. If you make them disappear as soon as he finishes the roulette, and you don't actually let the enemies spawn, then as far as I know, you cannot get the fruit after doing that. I don't know why that is, but that's just how it works. But there we go, we got the 3rd fruit. Now let's just wait for the chili pepper to come out. There it is, go grab it. And this will be the final hit. The bubbles got in the way, what the crud? Get over here quickly. Jump over the bubbles. There we go. Get another fruit. Come on, hit him! These bubbles! Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? The bubbles, man! I should have just sprayed them. That is ridiculous. I cannot even believe that just happened. I guess that was not the last one. What do I get this time? Enemies! Alright. Great. Just give me some fruit, man. Those stupid bubbles. I feel so dumb for not just spraying them. I don't know why I didn't. There we go. I'm gonna get it this time. Come on. Give me that chili. Oh, the spinning thing is so fast. This is why you want to try to stop them from spinning. Ah! Why is this going so bad? Thank you, game. I did it! It only took a bajillion hours, but I got him. Let's see if I can get the star here in the right spot, or the shine. Did I get it? Got it! Hooray! And that is going to be done for episode 5 of the stage, and whatever episode this is of the Let's Play. I'll see you guys next time. Take care.